What's up, folks? Today I'm going to be doing another install on my 2015 Street Glide Special. This time I'm going to be installing the saddlebag guards. It's relatively easy install, just a few bolts, and it comes with a package of bolts. Depending on your particular model, you may or may not need them. Some of the bolts are already installed from factory, and for some particular models, say a CVO, may not have certain bolts you need, so you may need to get those. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to start with the left side of the bike, and as you can see, I've taken off the saddlebag as well as the seat and the side panel. You need access to this particular bolt here, and as you can see, there is a bolt. On some models there may not be. I mentioned that before. I believe a CVO is one of those that may not have the bolt there. Okay, now I'm going to uninstall the stock saddlebag support. So I'm going to start with the muffler bracket here. There are two bolts. They are 1/2 inch each. You will reuse these bolts. Slide the little bracket plate out. And there's a little rubber grommet here that you need to push out like so. Might be time for a new one. Okay, now you have two bolts here attached to the saddlebag support bracket. The first one here is a T45 with a 9/16 nut, and the other one is a T40 with a 1/2 inch nut. So let's go ahead and get those off. Now that part of the support bracket is loose. Now we need to move over to this bolt, which is also a T45 and a 9/16 nut. All right, that should free up our support bracket. Now it's time to get the new one on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and install the saddlebag guard. I'm going to utilize the bolt I just took out, the T45 that was already there, and I'm just going to allow this to sit. I will not tighten any of these bolts. I just want to adjust as I need to and have something there to protect your muffler. So now I have this bolt. This is the T45. I need to obviously unscrew that so I can put the top piece in. This piece here is where your seat sits down on. So I had a little bit of blue Loctite. Get this started. Again, I'm not going to tighten this down. Now I'm going to connect the saddlebag support. There is a T3/16 and a 7/16 nut that's going to hold this in place. So again, I'll just screw that on loosely. Now it's time to reuse the T40 and the T45 that we originally took off here. Also, I am using blue Loctite. Time to add the muffler support bracket plate. Now the 1/2 inch bolts that we will reuse, obviously. Just line those up. Okay, if you want to torque these to specs, the T40 with the 1/2 inch nut is 15 to 20 foot-pounds. Then the T45 with the 9/16 nut is 30 to 37 foot-pounds. Again, these are 1/2 inch for the muffler bracket bolts, and those are 96 to 144 inch-pounds. The bolt nut that connects the saddlebag support to the guard, the torque specs on that is 71 to 100 inch-pounds. and the T45 here with the 9/16 bolt. That has a torque specs of 32 to 36 foot-pounds. That is the same torque specs for the top T45. Again, that is 32 to 36 foot-pounds. Now that I got the saddlebag guard put on, I put the side panel back on. And time for the saddlebag. Alright folks, that's it for this install, and as you saw, it was relatively easy. And I'd have to say I actually like the way the bike looks, and you can attach things here to the bar. And if you ever drop the bike, well, it'll save your saddlebags and also give you an extra handle for picking up the bike. These are the Harley ones. If I had to do it all over and save money, I probably wouldn't get the Harley ones, but I had gift cards, so that's why I bought them. Not that I specifically like to have all Harley products. Most of my bike does not have Harley products on it, but there's some great aftermarket ones out there, so if you can, check them out. But that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and always rip the ride. See ya.